madness reigns supreme. Louis and Sophia, the ultimate dream. Tales of pop culture, they share with flair. Geek out with them if you dare to care. Master of madness, casting a spell. Queen of chaos, who knows it well. Welcome to the Angry Geek Show, where madness and chaos forever flow.
Welcome to the shop that you've been dreaming of. Pleasant View Comics, it fits like a glove. Over 250,000 tales waiting to be told. Find some magic, come and grab some gold. Flip through the pages, let your passion ignite. Every issue you find is a new delight. Pleasant View, where the heroes rise. In every frame, a new surprise. Come and explore the worlds we've got. 5-star wishes in every spot. From classics to
Boy, you failed.
Excuse me, I was in charge of the intro.
Oh. Yeah, I guess I failed. Anyway, welcome to Thursday night. It's Timu Thursday. We got Regals is on. Hey, what's going on? I am Louis Perry, and with me, as always, my Kimosabi, the Tonto to my Lone Ranger, the Kato to my Green Hornet, the Robin to my Batman, the Supergirl to my Superman, my little sister, the one, the only, my ride or die.
Don't die.
Don't die. Don't die. The one, the only, the queen of chaos.
Sophia Cormier.
Yes, I forgot your name.
Thanks.
I don't feel good. How did you come out of the battle that we call Rhode Island Anime Con without any con crud? And I got it for both of us.
I don't know. My dingleberries kept him away. That sounded really not. No, that's not.
Yes, I know. I mean, oh man, I feel awful.
I'm sorry.
I took some medicine and I put the stuff underneath my nose so I can breathe. And people at my day job were like, "Get away from me!" I was like a zombie and stuff like that. And this morning when we talked, you were like, "How did you get sick?" I don't know. Even Rose won't come near me. I was like, I feel bad. Bad.
Yeah, you don't sound great.
No. I'm not great at all. I'm getting ready for Supergirl. I gotta buy my tickets to go see it, Jar Jar and I. So,
Can we get to comments real quick and then we can chat?
yes, because we gotta bring our guest on because he's got a new book out. Okay.
So, hello, Galaxy. How's it going? Hope you slept well.
Hello.
Happy Thursday. Hello. Hey, yo. How's it going?
Hello. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Khalifa Cloud. Hello.
Hello. Yep. Keep going. Keep going with the comments because I gotta do something. Keep going.
How's everybody doing today on this fine Thursday?
Fine Thursday. Keep going. Keep talking. Keep going in the comments. That's all the comments that we got. Cause
right now, yes. We just started, bro.
Why? Why is that all the comments?
Because we just started.
Well,
I don't know. Yes.
Well, usually we have like 1,000 comments that we have to get through. But I have something that I want to show to people in the comments.
Sure.
Yeah. So keep talking. Actually, bring our guest in. Because
okay, guys, welcome, Jack Purcell. Oh, what just happened? Uh-oh. Why does it look like that?
What do you mean? Is he upside down again?
No, but it looks normal on my phone, but on my screen, it's like.
There we go.
That was weird. Wait a minute.
That was weird. Here I am.
What is going on?
I need to leave you for 1 second and What?
It goes off the rails, off the rails. Hello, Guy. Welcome in.
Guy's
Happy Thursday. Galaxy says, still shattered to the point I was doing a boil in a bag lamb shank and fell asleep whilst it was on the hob. My smoke alarm woke me up though. I melted plastic to the pan. No, I'm sorry to hear that. Galaxy is from the UK.
Oh, I was
I'm sorry
wondering
that
because of all the stuff that
the
he
words.
was just, like up the hog and
assume
this, that, and the other
the
thing.
hob. I'm sorry that it melted. Oh my goodness.
Well,
you were up late.
I want to show Jack Purcell something, and this has to do with all the comments that were coming in.
I like that one.
Yeah, so that's for the comments, and thank you. We're gonna keep that here. So,
Little Macho Man is always.
Stevie Oaks. Hello,
Yeah.
Stevie. How's it going?
Hey, Stevie, what's going on, brother? Yes,
Hope you're having an awesome Thursday.
Yes. Yeah, it's all about yeah. That's how I feel, Jack. It's just like when Faces
And
Heels-
Jasmine. Hi,
Hey,
Jasmine.
well, hello, Jasmine. Just
How's
like when
everybody
Faces.
doing? What? You told me to
just-
talk, and now you don't want me to talk?
Well,
Make up your
because
mind.
I'm back. I got the picture. Now we gotta Now we gotta talk to our guest. He's a very important guy. He's family.
It's fine. I'm gonna do some Cape. Okay. Instead, type of fish. Ooh.
Okay.
Think about it.
Okay.
Stevie knows.
Yes. So, since Jack is here, and every time that we were talking, Jack and I, on Faces and Heels, people would start talking to Jack, and I was just like the most important man in the world here, and everybody else got a conversation going or something. So I could have did the same thing. Jack, you got a new book coming out. It's coming out this September.
August 5th. Yeah, August 5th, and it's going to run right through December. So, yeah, 5 months.
All right, so let's talk about this. Now, the concept of the book is a boxer that can see into the future, and there's also something that happens to the world on top of that. So where did the box... Now, you did a cover. Campana does a cover. You also helped create the book. Where did the idea come from, bro? And what snowballed this? And there was no Kickstarter involved, or was there? Because I don't quite remember, because you didn't ask for anything on the Kickstarter. But here it is. The book is coming out. Boom. Where did the idea come from? Why a boxer and not a wrestler? That's what I want to know, because of our background, our history, especially if you created this or part created it. Tell me, and what were the influences to have such a character as a boxer that can see into the future, which would help in the boxing ring. But let's talk about the situation of the book itself.
Yeah, well, I have to tell you that I did not create this, but I certainly have a lot of input. But whoa,
Jar Jar Jeremy in the house.
Hi, Jar Jar.
Okay, so go ahead.
but I think it would have been funny if it were wrestling. But boxing just kind of made more sense, because I think if we were to make somebody who wanted to be a pro wrestler, you know firsthand, you've really got to invest your personality and turn it up to 10, and you got to have a lot of physical interactions with your opponent, that type of thing. And really what we find out about this character, Angelina, who's the main character, is she's kind of a recluse. She's not interested in the spotlight. She's not interested in performing. So boxing is really just something she's doing to stay fit. We also find out that not only does she do some boxing in the gym, but she works at a nursing home, and she really is a recluse. Like we find out a lot about her personality in the first issue, and she does have, like, you could call it a mutant power, where she can see into the future. If she gets within a certain proximity of someone, she can maybe see some of the things they've been doing that they're perhaps in their mind they're keeping to themselves, and she can read that. So we see some examples of that early in the first issue, kind of get a sense of who she is. She doesn't really trust people. She's not a warm and fuzzy kind of person. Um, but I think once you get through the first issue, you see why boxing in this case makes more sense than wrestling. But Darin S. Cape is the mastermind behind this. So I am simply following along and trying to add anywhere that I can in this story. And I'm penciling, inking, and coloring.
No, it's
Nice.
funny. Okay, so that's where it comes in as you being creator, because a lot of the things I read about the book says that Aaron and Jack Purcell creation. So maybe that's where people are coming up with it, because you are part of the creative team. So that's where it's coming from.
Yeah, it's pretty much just the two of us. I mean, we have a letterer as well, because I don't see that as my forte. But I designed the logo, so maybe I'm like on my way to
Okay.
doing some lettering.
Where did the character designs come from? Who was your muse? Who did you say, hey, I'm gonna design this character to look like that person? Was there anybody in particular, or did you just come up with a person walking around Florence or Northampton or Springfield and say, hey, look at that guy, look at that girl?
Yeah, there's definitely some influence in some real life people. There's a mixed martial arts fighter who's also an actor, named, I hope I'm saying her name right, Callie Rice, who's done a bunch of MMA, and she was somebody who I think I really took some inspiration from, but not trying to make her look identical, because I think that can get hairy if there were ever to be other media that this were to be translated to, like film or TV, whatever, and then that person's like, hey, wait a minute, like you owe me money and that type of thing. But definitely, like I think one of the things that frustrates me about comic books is no matter how well people draw, sometimes there becomes this very generic way of drawing people, and it's a lot of times if you're a white artist, they're just drawing a lot of white guys who look like them. Or, if you're a black artist, sometimes it's just you end up seeing all the characters sort of look like the artist. And I try really hard to avoid that. And the way we're hoping to tell this story effectively was to do something different, because I've done a lot of work for Marvel and DC and Disney and all those guys, and it's hard to compete against, right? Like if you're in the indies, you got to do something that stands out, something that maybe is going to draw people in as being a departure from that. And the way most of the narrative is told is kind of in monochrome, and so I wanted people's skin color to be very secondary. So everyone in the book, I think without exception, regardless of their race, they all have the same skin tone. So I feel like that's part of what makes the narrative work. And the only person who you see the white of the eyes is Angelina, who's the main character. So there's a lot of sort of vocabulary that I think we're doing our best to develop, that's very deliberate in the way we're telling the story, just to do something different, and stylistic.
Interesting.
How many times did you have to go back to the drawing board when you did a panel, opposed to the dialogue that you were writing, or you did a splash page and you were like, you submitted it to the editor and he was like, well, this is not what I wanted? How many times did you have to go through that?
I don't think it ever quite worked out that way. It's a good question, but it is a very back and forth collaborative process. So sometimes I will submit a page, and what has happened ultimately is, like, when we finish an issue, Darin will go back and look and review it and kind of maybe tweak some dialogue, make some changes, and might propose an idea and saying, hey, I think the transition from panel 3 to 4 on page 7 doesn't work. Like, what if we try this? So there's definitely been some of that. And again, like, kind of developing this different way of telling the story has necessitated some changes along the way, which neither of us were surprised by. So yeah, it's been great. We've definitely made a lot of changes. We actually printed up a few of these like preview copies. And this is pretty much exactly what the cover will look like when it comes out on August 5th. But a lot of the interior pages have been tweaked slightly. So like this is an example, like a lot of the main narrative is kind of monochrome, like a lot of browns. And then there are these what we call sight panels, and you can see that in different there's three different shades of blue. And the hope is that once someone gets through that first issue, they start to kind of understand what this vocabulary means. We'll see. I mean, I'm hoping that that will become clear to people, but it is something different. So there might be a little bit of a, I don't want to say learning curve, but an adjustment. It's not your typical comic book, which I think is good.
That's cool.
It-
Yeah, I
it
like
is.
that.
It is. It's very cool. The Kirby spears. I noticed them around. Can you want to pull the book back up?
Oh,
The Hummer caught my eye.
oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. Let me just see if I could show you a page that's. Sorry, let me find a good one. There's a larger panel I wanted to show you. I'll go back to that same page, but yeah, it's almost like Kirby Craggle.
Yeah,
And
exactly. Is that because of the influence of Kirby, or let's school some of our younger audience? Why don't you explain what Kirby Crabble or Kirby Spears are?
yeah, I mean, back in the day, Jack Kirby really was the powerhouse that I think a lot of people associate with old school Marvel art. Kind of a blocky, very stylized way of rendering superheroes. They're almost always very bulky and dynamic. He's a guy who had endless influence. Like whether you know it or not, you're influenced by Kirby in some way if you're working in comics. But he would do these kind of cool little design elements, like maybe it was if outer space was if it was set in outer space, or sometimes it was even like if Doctor Strange was casting a spell, you might see this kind of pattern made up of a bunch of circles clustered together, and it's known as Kirby Craggle. So he created that, and there's been many appearances of Kirby Craggle in comics since then. But it's a really cool effect. It's fun, and so I did. I figured the Jacks got to stick together. We did want to have some reference to that, but I think it's different enough where what it does is delineates the normal storytelling in this narrative, and then you realize when you see the Kirby Craggle, oh, there's something different about this part of the story. So we're hoping it's just kind of again that visual vocabulary that people will understand once they get through a few pages and see it a few times.
Okay. What was the difference between drawing a boxing match? Because I'm going to assume that we have boxing matches in this.
A little bit.
Okay. What was the difference between drawing a boxing match opposed to drawing wrestling action?
Oh my God. Wrestling is so much harder to draw. And I think that a lot of people, in the wrestling community here in the Northeast know me from some of the wrestling art I've done. And the hardest part for me is getting everybody's tattoos right. I remember drawing Andy Brown for the first time, and his moniker is Thick Daddy. And I remember showing him the sketch at first before I ended up doing the finish. And he's like, brother, there's 3 C's in thick. So like I had to make sure because, got a big 240-pound dude. I'm not looking to have him put me through
One
a
of the
table.
nicest guys ever
Oh,
beat me up.
dang.
He's so great. Oh my God, he's so great. And he is one of the most genuinely nice guys I've ever met. But I also want to do him justice, So a lot of these guys, their tattoos are really challenging to get right. I mean, you know Logan Black. He's another guy who is one of my favorite wrestling drawings I did featuring him. But man, his tattoos are difficult. And again, you want to do them justice and get it right. But these two characters, and Michael is the name of the character that you see Angelina boxing in the first issue, ends up being a character who you will see appearing several times throughout this story. And neither of them have tattoos, and that is by design.
Your design?
By design. No tattoos.
Oh man, it's good to have you back, Jack. I tell you. It's
Yeah,
good to have
man.
you back.
It's been too long. We will eventually start talking wrestling again. And I think like right now, I'm working on the 5th and final issue. So as soon as I get that done, it frees up my schedule. But really just been trying to do the best job possible on this because in comics, typically I'm known as an anchor or a finisher. And those people who know me from pro wrestling, know that, I do the pencil, ink, and color on everything. So this is kind of interesting to merge those two worlds. And so I want to do the best I can. I'm not claiming to be Jim Lee, but I do think that this book has a very unique look to it, and hopefully fans will dig it.
All right. Sophia?
Jar Jar said, "What kind of environment do you work best in?"
That's a really good question. And I kind of get, I think a lot of artists probably would say the same thing, but I kind of get into a meditative state. Like I could be pretty much anywhere, and after a while, like I don't know where I am. Like I'm all that exists is what's in my head and trying to connect to the page and pull enough of what's in my head and get it on the page so I'm not disgusted with myself about how far what I'm imagining is from what I see on the page. But I don't know. I can work pretty much anywhere. I work on the drawing table behind me sometimes. I work on a table upstairs in the house often. Yeah, wherever. I've drawn in airports. Sometimes if I'm taking my kids somewhere and I'm working on my iPad, I don't know. I could work any place. It really, as long as someone's not always talking to me and that I have to come up with some sort of really thoughtful response, like I can do it anywhere.
What's your favorite medium? I don't think we ever talked about that. Because usually when you and I are together, if we break bread or we watch wrestling, because when you come to the Geek Lair, it's always for wrestling, and we end up eating junk food, yelling at the TV, taking photos. It's true. It is true. Rose is cooking something, or we're yelling at the television.
Yeah.
What is your favorite medium?
And I think one of the annoying things about me that I know Lewis knows is I'm not good at answering that question of what's your favorite anything. I just kind of don't think in those terms, but I guess if I have to answer it, I'd say kind of digital is has oddly enough at the
Really?
moment become my favorite because of the versatility. Because I'm so used to, I spent decades really focused with ink. I was doing ink all the time and just always focused on the prettiest perfect lines and I think I'm really happy with that. But after a while, I just wanted to do other things. Like the inking style in this book, like I think what a lot of fans when I talk to people will tell me, they're like, "Oh, I could recognize your style." Like I don't see that. I guess I'm looking at it too much. I don't notice it, but people say that. So I think there's still enough of what people expect from me, but it has changed a little bit. So like what I'm doing is I'm still penciling traditionally. Like this is the artwork from the cover that I showed you guys.
Hmm.
So I'm still working. I guess you would call me tradigital. That's the 21st century term for this. But I still pencil traditionally, so all the boards exist, and then I scan it and I ink and color digitally, which I love. I never thought I would, but I'm at a point now where it's saved me time. Like coloring by hand would take forever. And I just think, typically comics are colored digitally anyway. And I've really gotten to love it. So I guess I would say digitally. And I still love traditional ink. Like if I do appearances and I'm doing commissions and stuff, I still love to do it. But I've just gotten fascinated with how far I can push things using the digital medium versus traditional.
Well, with having so much of your art in the Geek Layer in the Perry household, your art is very recognizable. So it's like, yeah, Jack did that. Jack did that. I know it by just looking at it that you did something. If I'm out on a hunt looking for books, I know it's yours because I could see it. I could see the coloring. I could see any pencils that you did because it's so distinctive to us. I mean, even Rose can look at it and recognize it because it's yours. She sees it every day.
Rose has
Um,
good taste.
so, of course.
Yeah, we know.
Um,
Right, right.
Shut up. So it's like your fans, your diehard fans, will know your artwork, and I mean, you may not see the change, or you think you're seeing the change, but bro, I gotta tell you, it's still it. That's you. That's your voice right there. That's Jack Purcell. That's you, plain and simple. Who chose this to be a limited series of 5 issues?
You know what? It's kind of interesting. I've had LinkedIn, that website, for decades, and I'm not exaggerating. The only time in my career it's become useful is where I ended up meeting Darin Escape, our writer, and he found me on LinkedIn, and we ended up being geographically close to each other and meeting, and he proposed this idea, which
He
was
proposed to you, Jack. Oh, oh, oh. So happy.
well, not the idea of marriage, but the idea of a 5-issue miniseries.
Okay.
A lot less permanent than marriage.
Okay.
So yeah, and it was proposed that way initially. So I think it was envisioned that way to begin with. So I didn't really have, any input. I was just like, 5 issues sounds cool. How are we going to do this? And then we went on to talk about how that story would be told over the course of 5 issues. And yeah, it's been a great collaboration. It's been a lot of back and forth. It's been really, much like we talked about before with Malice and Mistletoe, same kind of thing, like having a collaborator who really leaves ego at the door. And it's not like people are digging their heels in, like, that's my idea, it's got to stay that way. I think we're both really flexible and listen and just try to serve the story. I mean, ultimately, that's what I'm trying to do.
No, you got to leave the ego at the door because it makes a team much better, and it makes the dream work, as the little one would say. So yeah, you gotta leave the egos at the door because it doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, can destroy a project.
Oh, it can. When you're talking about LinkedIn, we're live on LinkedIn right now.
Are you really?
Yes, we are. We are
Oh my
live on
God.
LinkedIn. It's a
Wow.
small. Yes. How?
It's-
By a little button.
Oh, I said, wow.
Oh,
How? The miracle of technology.
it's the miracle of technology. And speaking of miracle of technology, hey, little one.
Oh, this is my turn.
Yes.
My turn.
You gonna talk?
I am. Hello. Okay, guys. Erica Legacy Foundation is a foundation that exists to help people in need that are emotionally or mentally distraught. If you or a loved one is going through a hard time, please do reach out to the Erica Legacy Foundation. Thank you, Mango. There is the website, ericalegacy.com.
It's now time for Quiz with Purcell.
And Sophia on the beat, we turning heads, bringing heat to the street. Get ready now, it's our time to shine. Feel the rhythm, every move is divine. Feel the madness, it's a party in your soul. Feel the madness, let the good times roll. Feel the madness, come and join the ride.
All right, guys.
That's my answer. 4. My
Oh.
answer's 4.
I'm going to ask a question and you're going to answer correctly. The guest will go first, Chat, then Lewis. Question today is, what is the name of the fictional town where it takes place? It.
Oh God, it's in Maine, right? Is it Derry?
How do you know that?
I love it. That was a great book. That was one of the
I-
only times I've read where I was scared, like genuinely, like I can't read this at
You
night.
love it. I love it. I love it too.
Yes.
But I don't know.
Derry, Maine.
It. Yeah, I never seen it. Neither
Well,
one.
you gotta
I-
read it. You gotta read it.
Jar Jar says Terraville.
I never seen the miniseries on the TV.
Galaxy. I love the older movie than the newer one. I like them all,
Okay.
but good.
I've never seen the one with the Tim Curry and the funny looking clown, and I never seen what? No, man, let me talk. God, get off me, damn.
So talk.
I never seen it. I never seen the movie. Never. Ever. Because I don't know. The only Stephen King thing that I liked was the Running Man. But I want to see the new movie. I haven't watched it yet. Because the Schwarzenegger one was nothing like the book.
No.
No. I like Misery though, but Misery scared me.
Joe. Hi, Joe.
Hey, Joe McDonald's in the house.
How's it going, Joe? It was
So,
good to see you this
all
past
right.
weekend.
Now, yes, it was. Maybe Joe got me sick.
Joe catching shrapnel here.
Jack, I do got to ask you something. What is going on with your project that you've been working on for a long time, A Like?
It's really been put on the back burner, man. I got to tell you, it's I ended up like just not being happy with it.
Okay, well, I just got to say, I want to bring that up because it has a message. That book has a message to it, and that message, especially the way the world is right now, and everything that's going on, that book has a message that needs to be taught, needs to be told. So, bro, I mean, that is something that we have to get out there. So,
I may go back. Yeah, it's like I've talked about this with different artists, like Chris Campana. We mentioned him earlier. Some other guys like Joe. There's just so many times where like you get in your head as an artist and you're like, what the hell am I doing? This is shit. And I thought it was so good. Now I hate it. And there were things I liked about it, and other things that I just felt like they just weren't meeting my expectations. And so I ended up really focusing on doing wrestling artwork. I did a lot of work with BST and Blitzkrieg and Grind, which was great. Like that was a lot of fun. And then, I was doing trading cards, and then I was doing, some. I was doing a a card game that I don't know the current title of. I'll tell you next time I talk to you. But it just got caught up in doing so many other things, and I just never came back to it. So I agree. I like what you're saying, and I appreciate it. And I think that would be a really cool message. I feel like there's something I got to change about it that just wasn't the right vibe for me. It took a weird turn. Sorry, I'm sounding esoteric, but
no. I mean, that I always felt every time we sat and we talked about a like, and every time we discussed the story and how it was going and the different characters and what was going on, I felt that could have been that was going to be your Annie Hall.
oh, nice. Oh, thanks.
Believe in
yes.
yourself, Jack.
Exactly. Jar Jar
Is this from Armageddon? Sometimes good, sometimes bad. Sometimes
Yeah. And I'm like, dude, that's going to be your Annie Hall. That you got to stick with this, and that's why I wanted to bring it up tonight. Just not to bring up old wounds or anything like that, but
No, I appreciate it. I really do. There's things I liked about it. I don't know though. I got to figure it out. And I think once I'm able to focus and maybe go back and kind of collect myself, like what is it I don't like? I can't just be like, oh, I don't like it. I have to figure it out. So I will. I'll figure it out. And I think I'm in a different place now. But I really appreciate you saying that. I didn't expect that to come up today. And I will respond to you when I figure it out. I think maybe in the fall that could be time for me to collect my thoughts and approach it in a different way.
okay. Now we have Chris Campana doing a cover for Sight. Any other guest artists coming in to help out with the covers?
No, I'm keeping it to myself. I'm actually
Really?
really enjoying working on the covers. And again, we've gone back and forth about covers. Originally the cover I did for number 3 is now going to be the cover for number 5, and the cover for number 4 is awesome. I'm really happy with it. And so now I got to go do another cover for number 3. So that's what I'm working on right now. But I'm actually really enjoying them. It's fun, because covers I can just be so like boring, like and predictable, and I just don't want to do that. Even if people don't like the covers I did, I feel like at least they're going to be dynamic and different. Like I honestly think this cover is very cool, and I'm just trying to look at it like, do I like it and would I buy that? And I'm trying not to worry about what anybody else likes, because inevitably there's going to be a lot of hate and there's going to be love, and I can't control any of that. But if I'm happy with it, then like I feel like I can sleep at night and move forward. And I'm very happy with that. I can't show you the rest of the covers yet, but I think you'll like them. I think I can objectively say they're very well designed covers, and they will stand out against everything else on the shelf. Which again, when I was working on Batman stuff, like whatever, it's Batman. It doesn't take that much. But when you're doing something in the indies, you gotta compete. Like who's gonna care about a book called Sight unless we do something that's catching people's eye? It's got to be different.
All right, Sophia, you want to get to Joe's comment?
Joe says, as an author, I get it. Sometimes you just have to let it cook. That's so true. Jar Jar says, need a cool 90s chrome embossed.
Yeah, you know, man, I gotta tell you, I'm driving myself fucking nuts right now. I am trying. Have you remember Mask? You remember? I know, Lewis. You
Yep.
remember Mask, right? That cool cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
There's a new comic book, and they have these blind bags, and I'm a total sucker because I found out that you could get ROM number one, which you can't buy. It wasn't solicited or anything
I
like
have it.
that.
Wait, volume 2 or the original?
No, a brand new one that has never been released. It's a new series from
okay.
Skybound. But
Okay.
they didn't announce it, nothing. But if you got it in the blind bag, you got ROM number one, which was unannounced. Nobody knew about it. And I can't get it. I bought four, and they're all just regular Mask number one covers, which is cool. But I want ROM number one. And then there's this other special edition comic that, again, is more rare. But it's like a sort of like a handbook of the Marvel Universe type thing for
Really?
Mask. And so I want those two things. And God damn it, I haven't found them yet. But
Aw.
I just happen to have. No, I'm kidding.
yeah, nice.
Mango said, meh.
But my point is that they do these really nice chrome covers, and for some of them, and I do dig those. I think they're really cool. But I also know they're expensive, and it's easy when you're Skybound and you're selling, 300,000 comics. But when you're removing some of those zeros in the indies, it's expensive.
No, yeah, by all means. I mean, we talked many Kickstarters, Sophia and I, and people are like, "Yeah, we gotta have this for a tier, and this for a tier, and this for a tier, but we have to do this first." And so, yeah, we understand how expensive that they can be, and it's just crazy. What does Joe McDonald have to say?
The Mask blind bags, people losing their minds. Yeah, it's very popular. We were just talking about that yesterday, weren't we? I feel like we were just talking about that.
We were, and
Blind boxes or blind bags, yeah.
yeah, and it is insane. So, with that being said, why?
Joe,
Oh, hold on.
Mask Origins is from, was that Energon? Energon appeared,
Energon.
plus
Mm-hmm.
Mask 2 was a secret drop too.
Yeah, I don't care so much about Mask 2. Joe's right. I don't care about that. I can get Mask 2 next month if I want it, but I want ROM. So I got to go back to Newbury Comics tomorrow and see if I can find myself ROM number one. I'm obsessed.
Well, we can also.
Hope you get it.
We can ask,
Thanks.
we could always ask Eric Yako over at Alternate Universe LLC, Milford and New Haven, which is going to bring us Temu Thursday in just a couple minutes. If he has one on the shelf or in the back that he can mail to you flat, just like Stan Lee did back in the day.
Yeah, I remember that. I was part of all that.
Yeah, so
believe
was
me.
I. And
But
we'll
one
get to
thing
that.
that's cool, I did a
Ooh.
6-page story in this book called Tales from Aerotech that's almost also published by SHP.
Yes, we
Comics.
had you.
I remember that.
Yes, and we got flagged.
Erotech.
We got flagged, or Sophia got flagged.
Oh,
for
no,
that.
right. Well,
Because
this
of
is
the words in the title.
Yes.
Yeah, this is a different cover. That's why I was going to show you this one. But what they've done is these really cool variant covers for the single issues that are awesome. And I don't know if he has them on the website, but man, the Tales are not Tales from Aerotech, but the regular Aerotech comic, they have these really nice, super slick, iridescent variant covers. They're so cool.
Interesting.
What does Mango have to say?
Now I'm kicking myself for not getting the blind bag for Mask. Oh, is it still there? Are you able to still get it?
Yeah,
Oh, Mango, you should go get it then.
All right, how much are they?
like $5, or maybe they're
Oh,
$5.99. They're
that's not bad.
$4.99 or $5.99. Yeah, it's just like one comic in there. And I think like people didn't really love Mask. Mask was like Temu GI Joe.
Hey, Temu is a good. Everybody makes fun of me for Temu. Now, come on.
I was just
man.
trying to make a connection there.
Yeah,
But
I know you were.
but like they were
Just
never. They're like
now?
combining GI Joe and Transformers, and this is their child. You can go in your pajamas.
Yes, now. Go get it now.
Go get it now. Well,
Regals, I love Mask. Honestly, you got some fans.
I got Mask number one
can't-
from when Marvel originally put it out. Was it Marvel?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look-
Yeah.
I have Mask number one.
Me too.
I know, it's crazy.
Joe said, I thought the blinds were higher, like $8.
No. Although Marvel, like probably the Marvel ones are like $12, but no, the ones that Skybound's super reasonable, man. Like that Battle Beast comic was off the charts cool. There was like similar, like again, it wasn't just like, oh, we got 12 variant covers and one in every 100,000 is a sketch cover. It was like you had cool stuff like Battle Beast #2, you get a month early like they're doing with Mask. And there were several others, like they did a reprint of Invincible and Spider-Man that previously Marvel had published, but they did like a slick, I forget, what do you call them, like a Jeremy, what was the term Jeremy used for it? Like a shiny variant cover.
Oh,
Foil
Chrome.
cover.
Yeah, like a
Or
chrome
yeah.
cover. Yeah, and they were super cool.
All right, we're going to take 30 seconds for Timu Thursday with Lewis. So it's brought to you by Alternate Universe LLC in Milford in New Haven. We just talked about that. You need comics. Go see Eric and the guys. He is an admin of the Angrygeeks page. If not, just go to his what do you call it? The Instagram, and find Eric there. So everyone makes fun of everything on Timu. All right? They make fun of the clothes, they make fun of the hats, they make fun of the phone. But this week on Timu Thursday, I got something really cool. Sophia, can you zoom in, please?
Hello, Elle. How's it going?
Hello,
Welcome
Elle. What's
in.
going on?
Elle is from Australia. How's it going
Hi.
over there? You guys are in the winter, right? I'll zoom in. Hold on. Read it last night. Fun and ties into the whole Kirkman universe.
All right. So
Yahoo.
I got this from Timu, and it's pretty cool.
Cool.
It is the Eye of Thundera. And look at that.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Yes.
You're
And
supposed to say wrong sword.
oh, wrong sword. No, this is the right sword.
No, my music, bro.
Thunder.
Wait, you gotta do the
Thundercats.
da-dum.
No,
Da-
it doesn't.
da-dum.
It doesn't. What?
Oh,
Oh, but yeah,
Ho.
right there. And this is from Timu. This is from Timu. Right here. It's from Timu.
Very nice.
Yeah, right? It goes on.
Elle says, I want that sword now.
Yeah, go
It
to
is
Timu.
cool.
And I think L Shop's on Timu. I think we talked about that when we were playing the Fortnite. But yeah, right here. This is from Timu.
It is really cool looking.
Yes, I know.
Chris, hello. By the power of
Chris,
Grayskull.
hello, Chris. What's going on? And no, this is
Yeah.
not. This is Thundercats. This is not Grayskull. Grayskull's over here.
I'm always saying the wrong thing. Don't mind me.
I know you are. But
Oh,
that,
they can laugh, but I got the promotion where you spend $300 and you get money back into your PayPal. I got a bunch of Adidas clothes last night. Nice.
yes. You do. You do get money back. You do.
See, I have a feeling he would like my swords. Ooh, we have swords I want to see.
Yes, okay, you can take.
Timo, ho!
Yeah, see, I told you. Elle and I, we talked
Yeah.
about it. Yes, Elle and I
Love
both
that.
shop on Timu. But yes, see, now that's real right there. Now the Timu
It's real
phone,
nice.
The Timu phone did make its rounds. Now, Jack, did you ever see the Timu phone?
do you have a Temu phone?
You never seen it?
I've never seen a Temu.
Oh my God!
Thundercats. Yes.
You never seen the Timu?
I have two large steel swords from Anime Bleach. Ooh, I want to see.
Really?
I want to see. I got a few swords myself. Heck yeah, I want to see.
All right, hold on one second.
Hey, Spidey.
Hey, Spidey, what's going on? Yes, there is a Timu phone.
Please tell me you have it on you.
No, it's actually charging. I don't have it.
Oh, Jack, it's scary. Is it scary?
It's
scary.
very scary.
It's comical, what it is.
Nice.
Dude, go get it.
Sophia, no, it's charging. Sophia, is it bigger than this or
Doing
smaller
great,
than
like Frosted Flakes. That,
Is it? Yes.
like width-wise, it's about that size, but like,
Okay.
you need to go get it. Go get it.
No, I can't.
Why? They gave it to me.
Okay. Jack and Sophia, please. I'm going to remove myself from the stream. Jack and Sophia, please entertain the crowd. Sophia, please
Yes.
ask Jack some questions.
I
about the
wanna.
book.
Can I read the chat? Oh, do you mind if I read the chat real quick?
No.
Let's see. Galaxy, is there any way I can send pics of the swords on Discord? Definitely, yes. Oh, I feel like I'm a soldier in a trade war. How can they offer these prices for such cool things? Get on Temu train if you haven't tried. I think I might have bought maybe a shirt or something. Temu phone is charging. I hope someone's watching it. Oh my goodness. I hope y'all are great too. Yeah, thank you so much, Spidey. Spidey says hello, Jack.
Hey, Spidey.
See you later, Lewis. Go poop.
You know Lewis.
Spin. Oh my. And Chris says, I scared him away. That's so funny.
Congratulations.
Yep, no problem. That was the fastest poop ever.
I am back, and
Oh. We're playing musical. What?
okay. So now Joe St. Pierre was on the night that the Temu phone made its debut.
Wow, he didn't tell me about it.
Yeah, really. And
Oh.
Ian Chase Nichols was here as well. And Sophia, you want to zoom in?
Yeah. I don't think we have a big enough zoom.
Wow.
Put your phone next to it.
Yeah, it looks tiny.
Oh, it's so tiny.
Oh.
That's his phone?
That is so great. How long does it take to charge it?
Now, this is the remote control for the light and fan in the Geek Lair.
Wow. Nice. Nice.
That's what you call a prison phone. And I'm stopping right there.
Yeah,
All
right.
right.
Yeah.
No,
Don't
hold
give
on.
him any ammunition.
Sophia, this past weekend.
What is this?
I
What
don't
is
know.
happening?
This past weekend, Sophia and I we took a break from our moderating duties while we were at Rhode Island Anime Con, and we went to, what was it, Boba?
Fastest poop ever.
What was it? Boba tea?
Boba. Why is this thing?
What are you doing, child? So anyway, Jack, they give you a beeper for when your order is up. Order up! We do have a photo of this.
Musical.
The beeper
Yep.
beeper was bigger for the boba was bigger than this.
Wild.
But it takes
Yes, it
good
was.
photos though. It does. It takes good photos.
Don't take any pictures of me. I don't want that getting. Never mind. Okay, they're not the best for women's clothes. My mom has lots of fails. Homewares and cool things like swords are where they shine.
Oh,
Okay.
Sophia's Christmas gifts all came from Temu.
Zoom in more. Sent you whisper. Thank you, Galaxy. I will check it out and I will show Lewis. We don't talk about the Temu phone.
Yes.
We actually talked about it on stage. Tiny like a kid's meal. Yes.
Yes.
What is that? A phone for ants?
Yes.
What is that? Tiny like plankton. Chris doesn't even work. It does. It turns on. It actually turns on.
And it takes
Jay
great pictures.
Crandall, Temu phone. It's itty bitty. Look at the Temu phone's getting all the attention.
Yeah, I know. All right, can we get back to
Boba tea is awesome.
All right,
Agreed.
can we get back
Wait,
to
one
Jack?
more. Lewis, can I borrow your phone? Asking for a friend. There you go. Yes.
All right, can we get back to Jack?
Can we?
Purcell?
Can you fix it? I keep trying to fix it. Oh.
It's fine. We're back to normal. All right, so Jack, people buy Sight, and they want to. Didn't Sophie come from Temu? No, she did not. But a lot of her Christmas gifts did this year. Jack, they buy the book. They want to get it autographed. I know how to get a hold of you. Sophia knows how to get a hold of you. How do someone that does not know how to get a hold of you, they want to get the book autographed by you, do you have a post office box that they can send those books to you? Thank you, Mango. They can send a book to you. They get it autographed so you can send it back.
Well, I'm going to be doing a number of appearances around it. Really, our first priority, and I really appreciate you guys giving me some time tonight and getting to hang out with you. The key right now is that people don't think about this like, say, Batman. Like when I was working on that, you just go to the comic store and it's there. But Sight, being an indie book, it may not be there. We don't know. Some stores order it, some don't. So stores have to order it by June 29th. So if you want a copy for me to sign, the key is to let your comic book store know that you want them to add Sight to your pull. Or if you don't have a pull, like start one with a comic book store. I know some of them, like I won't name the chains, but some chains, they won't start a sub for you unless you ask. So That's the key. And once you get that, I'm going to be doing appearances all over the place, and I can announce more as time goes on. But August 5th, this comes out, and we've already got some events lined up in August and September, and I'm going to be doing some promotional appearances before then. And I know the day of release on August 5th, which is a Wednesday, Darin, Escape, and myself will be signing at His and Hers Comics in Greenfield, Mass. On Bank Row.
Oh, Kit. Okay, great. Does it Kit? Yes. No, Kit. Yeah. Yes.
Well, Kit does the Western Mass Comic Show.
Yes, he does. He does the Western Mass Comic Show. Yeah, I know exactly where His and Her comic is. There's a nice little pizza place right next door.
Yes, the pizza place is good. Nishan owns His and Hers Comics in Greenfield.
Yes. Okay.
But I'll sign books anywhere. I'm not doing as many convention appearances these days. I'm doing more store signings. So I'm always promoting my stuff. So if you're looking, if you're not already following me at Jack Purcell Inc. on social media, give me a follow, because I am shamelessly whoring myself out on social media all the time.
All right. So with that being said, did you reach out to Eric Yakko? Are you going to be at That's Entertainment? That's Entertainment has a lot of your stuff up on their indie rack.
Thank you, Mangoat.
Thank you, Mangoat. Look at that right there.
Yeah.
I go there all the time, take photos of Jose Pierre stuff, Ian Chase Nichols stuff, your stuff, and post it whenever I have it. So I am close to Wakefield.
Okay.
Oh, would I ever come down to the UK for signings? 100% is one of the places where I've been to Ireland, but I have not done any signings in England. So that would be
cool.
phenomenal. Yeah, big fan of coming to England and trying all those wonderful beers. And yeah, so that's a wonderful
She said
idea.
to sign comics, Jack, not drink.
I mean, you could do both.
I can do both, brother. I multitask.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I got two hands.
You got. All right, so Sight, it's going to come out, all 5 issues. It's going to be a success. It's going to be an indie success. What is next for Jack Purcell? What do you got cooking next?
Well, let's see. Sight 1 through 5 will come out August through December. The collected edition, I believe, is coming out early summer 2027. I have a card game coming out, but I don't know what it's called. At last we talked about it, it was called Lamsters, and that has changed. So I don't know, but that's going to be coming out. I really still, one of my top goals is to work for AEW and or WWE. And I know New Day both really like the piece I did of them. So now that they are more than likely about to become All Elite in the fall, or maybe the summer, that is something I'm thinking about.
Cool. Alice says, ooh, card game?
Yeah,
Galaxy, is it CMC Con in the UK? Sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
Suffolk, I'm telling you, I would love, if you have any particular convention you're thinking about, I will check it out. It'll give me a great reason to come up to the UK again. A lot of fun.
All right, so
That would be
with,
cute. It's a new day. Yes, it is.
all right,
Yes, it is.
I do have. Are you still in contact with Woods and Kingston?
No, it's just one of those social media things. They were like doing fire emojis and sharing it and all that stuff. And the Creed brothers were the same. It was really cool, like literally. And I'm not exaggerating. When I put the picture I did of the Creed brothers up, within 3 seconds, one of the Creed brothers like did the fire emoji and he reposted it or whatever, retweeted, whatever that was. It was awesome. So, I mean, I know these guys like what I'm doing. But I got kicked out of the WWE headquarters. I tried to kind of pull my Marvel thing and I tried to infiltrate the WWE headquarters and it didn't work out, man. The security guy had no interest in me.
How
Oh,
did
no.
you- wait a minute. Oh no. How did? All right, we got to do a double. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
No.
You did not tell me that you got kicked out.
Yeah. Yep. Right on my ass.
How dare?
I know. This guy was like, he could have been a
Right.
wrestler. This guy was huge. He had zero sense of humor. He was not an art lover. This guy didn't give a shit about my artwork.
Well, all right, we got 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes. Tell me the story. You didn't tell me this.
I mean, it wasn't that interesting. I wanted to have a good
Yes,
story.
it is.
To tell you. Well, listen, it was a better story when you were there to see it. We went to AEW, and
Yes.
I went up with a business card and ended up getting the woman who's in charge of AEW merch to come out and gave me her business card and took my artwork. So that was way more interesting. This was just, I drove to Stamford. I'm like, fuck it. I'm just going to go in, walk right in, give them some samples, ask if somebody would give me 5 minutes. And all the contacts I had either left or been fired. So I just didn't know anything.
Damn Vince McMahon and
Nah.
the sex scandal.
Yeah, that was definitely
Embellish
part of
it.
it.
We won't know. Say they choke slammed you. Oh my.
So yeah, man, I just went up. I walked my happy ass in there, and this security guard was just like, bam, a
Not
wall
having
in
it.
front of me. And I was like, man, if you could just give me like a moment, let me just hand this to the secretary, and like, or you could do it. And he's just like, give me like the hard look, like, yeah, it's not happening, man.
He said,
I know friends.
Choke slam from hell. Dang. He took his job super serious.
But I'll make it happen. It was just one of those things, man. I just got to figure it out. It hasn't happened yet, but AEW knows who I am. They gave me their contact stuff, so I'm just gonna keep plugging away once I can clear out some time.
and then after they were kicking Jack out, you heard.
You couldn't see me in WWE headquarters. I was out of there.
And then the security guy looked at Jack.
Take it away!
Oh. Wow.
He did, man. He sounded just like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, apple juice. Apple juice.
I know. And then all of a sudden, somebody else came out of the office,
Acknowledge me!
Oh my god.
and that's
We're
what
going
Jack
crazy.
said.
I have the link to the Comic Con if you want. Yeah, please send it to me. I'll check it out.
Yeah.
And I can
Yes,
get it to
please.
Jack. You can send it to Jack.
That would be awesome. I'd love to see it. If you're not following me at Jack Purcell Inc., come on the winning team. And
All
share
right.
that-
Well, we
share
were
that
just
bad
gonna
boy.
say that, Jack. Please tell everyone where they can find you online. Get some commissions. Now I know your commission list is open at the moment. Father's Day is coming up. What is Father's Day?
It is the 20th. I will be signing in Concord, California at the famous Joe Fields Flying Colors Comics. I'm going to be there on Father's Day, I believe, is the 20th. So, yeah, if you're in Concord, Northern California, come see me. It's going to be awesome. I'm not out there that often.
Oh, there you go. See, Father's Day is coming up. So if you out there have a dad that's into comics or into art, contact Jack.
Yeah.
Get him a commission. Jack has a great lead time. He can get you your commission. Contact Jack, and maybe even you can go into Jack's archives.
There's
and get
Instagram.
him- yes, and get a signed comic by Jack.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Jack, there's your Instagram right there. But please tell everyone where they can reach out to you and get a commission or a signed comic.
Okay, tell you one more interesting thing. Do you want to hear something interesting, Lewis?
Yes.
Okay, Sophia wants to hear it, Lewis. Never mind. So on the same day as site number 1, I have 2 issues of Birds of Prey that I worked on being reprinted in this giant omnibus of Birds of Prey that Gail Simone wrote. So it's like a double release day. It's going to be really cool.
That's badass.
Yeah, I'm totally pumped about that. But yeah, you can find me at Jack Purcell Inc. INK. And I'm on Instagram, Threads, Facebook, obviously. I'm on TikTok. I'm going to start doing TikTok live. So we'll see if like anybody
Yeah,
cares.
do it.
Do some live draws. I've been asking people what they want me to draw. So I'm going to be doing Doctor Strange and Spawn. I've got a
Jack.
few things lined up. Yeah.
Draw me like your French girls.
Oh my god.
Oh, I knew he had to say something like that. I knew it. Dude, no thongs.
Louis.
No thongs. We're not doing that.
A macho thong with like the fringe. Okay. All right.
Oh, it's singeing my eyes.
Sophia was in my suitcase over the weekend. I see.
Oh my, oh my.
There was no thongs. No thongs.
Thank every god in the book.
Anyway, thank you, Jack, for being on, brother. You are always
you for
having
having
home
me.
with us.
Thank you.
Man. Sophia, please tell everyone where they can find you and us.
Okay, so you can find me at Sophia Cormier on all the social media platforms: Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Blue Sky, all of the things. And you can find the Angry Geeks on the same platforms and the AngryGeeksShow.com.
And don't forget, every Friday night and Saturday morning, you can see this face right there on Pod TV on the app. Just go to the app, download it on your Roku and Amazon device while you're eating your cereal or your French toast or whatever, just like you did back in the day, morning coffee. You can see this face right here on Pod TV on Roku and Amazon. Hey, I'm Lewis, that's Sophia, and that's Jack Purcell. Thank you for joining us. Mods, start the raid because we are out of here. I got to go eat something for dinner. Then I'm going to be playing a video game, I hope, with my family. Jack, thanks a lot,
Let me know.
brother. Love you.
Thank you guys. Love you
I
too.
will.
Thank you.